So today I am down at the Somerset Dorset Railway Heritage Trust. Huge thanks to Michael for inviting me down here today to have a look round and hopefully get a couple of footplate rides as well on the 08 and the 03 that they've got running today. Hopefully we're going to have lots of running shots and a little tour around this absolutely lovely railway in Midsummer Norton. So if you guys do enjoy, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below and where you'd like me to visit next. So they're running a shuttle service. This is what you'd have heard in the background of that introduction clip, with the 03 at this end, and then they've got an 08 at the other end, with a couple of carriages in between. I've never actually seen an 03 running in person before, so this is quite nice to see something like this, and the 08 as well. I've never been inside the cab of an 08, so really looking forward to that. They've also got lots and lots of rolling stock here as well. Completely sort of mix up, if you like, of rolling stock. You've got the 12-ton box van there, and then if you come over here, you've got a 6-wheeled tanker over there. So from this view here, this is looking down towards the platform. On the left hand side you can see the signal box. Hopefully we'll get to have a look around that later on. The shuttle service sort of, if you like, runs every half an hour, and then as I mentioned earlier, it swaps over halfway through the day, so the 08 will then be on the front, and hopefully we'll get to have a cab ride in the 03 and the 08, so might be some footage of that later on. I'll go look through the yard in a little bit as well, and we'll have a look at what rolling stock they've got here at the moment. As I mentioned, they've got the box on there, the Queen Mary. I think there's also a luggage coach and a couple of other bits as well. So they've got a fair amount of rolling stock, and for a track that's a mile long, they've actually managed to get quite a lot in here, which is quite nice. And from what I've heard, they might be expanding. So here's something I haven't seen in person before. Here is a Queen Mary brake van. You'd have seen in some of my other videos of the 5-inch gauge stuff. You may have seen Jamie from Reality and Miniature has put together a 5-inch gauge version of this. This one is a little bit more weathered, if you like, but still really nice to see it in person. yard, taking a break from being in the cab. As you would have seen from some of the clips, the 08 is fairly quiet in comparison to the noise that the loco makes inside the 03. But we're just having a look at their 2 steam engines they've got here, one of which is a Sentinel, and we also have this 060 Austin 1 here as well. Oh, that's a train departing. As I mentioned a couple of times before, it's fascinating seeing the difference in coming from 5-inch gauge steam to seeing what the things look like on standard gauge. Especially, of course, the size of these leaf springs is unbelievable, how much they must weigh. But you can see the inspection pit down there where they've dropped the fire from the Sentinel, I'm guessing, the fact that this is the one nearest to it. And obviously, compared to, again, the small stuff, this must drop out a colossal amount of cinders and coal and everything out the firebox. That's certainly not going to fit in the 01's firebox. fantastic view the signalman has from the signal box. You could stand there all day watching trains coming in and out of it. You see, since the last set of running shots, obviously the airways now moved to the front of the train with the O3 at the back. So that's going to go any second now. Certainly hear the noise difference between the O8 and the O3 going past. So you may have heard me mention earlier, they're looking to bring this bottom line down into back into use. So that's what they're working on commissioning at the moment. So as you can see, it's sort of marked out if you like, but they've got all the levers and everything ready in place. So at some point in the future, they'll have the up line and the down line working at the same time, which would be cool. So this here is actually part of the interlocking. He was just telling me that the signals, the arms with the white band around them, so there's one there and there's one further down there, is connected to this device. So while the token is in here, it either allows you or doesn't allow you to operate those ones with the white band. So here you can see the signalman collecting the token. And then he will show us how that works with the machine.
Up platform a bit.
Now, a question I'm sure you get asked all the time is, what's the need for the towel, the hand towel type? Is that
Because
do these?
that's steel, the lever is steel.
Yes.
If you put your hand on it, it will rust.
Oh, really?
In front of your eyes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and signalmen don't like rusty levers.
No, I can imagine.